It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. QB decides to keep it here. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Oh, I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 here, 25. A quick throw out left, complete. You bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. It's a quarterback keeper. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Fair catch called for, but there's a flag down. We'll see what that's about. So the special teams penalty improves field position by 15 yards to start the drive. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They start this playoff game with a pass. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. Play action fake, looking to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. The receiver makes the catch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Texas, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They'll run it from the gun. Breaking free at the 35. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Nice run here by this Wisconsin running back to pick up the first down, and you love to see Wisconsin when they could run the ball. Think about, Chris, the embarrassment of riches that the Badgers have had over the years. Monty Ball and Melvin Gordon and Jonathan Taylor, and going back to Ron Dane, who won the Heisman. So many good backs that have played at Camp Randall.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Powering through the defender. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Heads up, first snap in the red zone on this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Touchdown, Badgers! A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Well, that That's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, not right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Throwing off play action. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It is hauled in way downfield. Tackle made after a big game. He moves to the 21.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Looking to throw here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, a broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The Longhorns trying to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. BB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. It's just the middle to get stopped. That one goes nowhere.
So they're right on the doorstep here. Gets stoned here on 2nd down. Now you've got to come up with a good play call here on 3rd down to avoid the pressure of potentially having to decide a field goal or a touchdown on 4th down.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
BAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he finds the running back in the flat. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. The shotgun handoff here. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Tries to get it to the running back. Dumps it down to the back. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And the Badgers will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Took contact on the throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw. Requires a nice touch with a strong arm. And the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
No press here. The defense backing away. He's back to throw again on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Good throw. The catch is made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw again. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Touchdown, Texas. This offense cannot be stopped. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Wisconsin offense defense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Back-to-back deep shots. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
How about this call here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early in this game, third down and long. The last thing they can afford to do is have to punt the ball, but they show you why they love this back. Get his hands on the football, and he picks up the first down. Unbelievable call.
And the Badgers with first and 10 here. Give it to the back again. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Moves left out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Finds an open target on the left side. Powering through a tackle. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. Longhorns will crank up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Second and goal for the offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he will score! Touchdown, Longhorns!
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. It is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Badgers will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tremendous toughness here. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. North out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Boy, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. And this Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
He'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Will hand it off. Powering through. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can he make it to the marker? They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The offense will go for here on fourth down and 3. The DB's right near the line now showing press coverage. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quick throw to his receiver. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. Wisconsin offense back out on the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. And the Badgers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Breaks an open space. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Offense takes the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Taking a deep shot here to the right. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on the first down.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Badgers come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on the first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger. Some good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Handoff from the shotgun. Has the first down and more. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a deep shot to the right. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
He's looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Good play. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. 21. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Contact as he let the ball go. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's caught.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down after that completion. Here comes a handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
He's got his man in the open field. Touchdown, Wisconsin. This offense really clicking.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. The Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Running back grabs it on the screen. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, nice job here by the receiver to be able to pick up this first down. I guess the only thing he could have done better was stay in bounds. You got to stay in bounds to be able to keep that clock moving with the lead.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Man, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Caught quickly. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Badgers come to the line to run the hurry out.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. He keeps it on a design run. Inside the 45. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. And the Badgers begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Design quarterback run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Badgers. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Now begin with a quick throw to the left.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Leaning on the run game here late. He's got room to run. he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? And here's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss. That just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff.
You know, 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection. Because you know that you're going to throw, and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of, can you protect your quarterback